Hi, welcome once more. And we have got a question. A die is thrown twice. What is the probability that 5 will not come up either time? And the second one is that 5 will come up at least once. Now this simple looking question is a little complicated and very important for the conceptual clarity of probability. So my request to all of you guys is that just be very watchful here and carefully follow this video so that you can get the concept right. And this is a very good question actually. So the question says that a die is thrown twice, right? So there are basically two events, right? E1 and say E2. Now they're saying like what is the probability that 5 will not come up either time, right? So when event 1 is happening, when the die is thrown once, first time rather, then the 5 will not come. So what will come is in that situation anything but 5. So it will be like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6, right? Similarly, when the die is thrown twice, second time, so everything could come but 5, right? So we can say that the probability of 5 dash, right, is equal to the probability of 5 dash in event 1 multiplied by in event 2 the probability of 5 dash. Now the important thing is to understand is that why are we multiplying both the probabilities. See, why we are multiplying it is that because the condition is that 5 will not come up either time. So that means our complete condition will get fulfilled only when in both the events 5 will not come. This and is important. So it can't be or situation. This is not the situation. It is and situation. In both the events the absence of 5 is required, and then only our first question condition will get fulfilled, right? So whenever there is an and situation between the two events, we do multiplication here, right? So for the event 1, p dash is equal to p5 dash is equal to it's equal to 5 over 6 multiplied by in event 2 p5 dash, so that is also 5 over 6. So ultimately what we get answer as 25 over 36, right? So I hope you could understand this part, and this was the first part of the question. Now in the second one they are saying that the 5 will come at least once. Now that's very important. Let's look at this part is very good question. So it says that 5 will come up at least once. So let's just re-examine these events. Okay, so there could be 3 different possibilities. In event 1 5 comes, but in event 2 5 also comes. So our condition is getting satisfied. So this is one of the outcomes. This is outcome number 1, right? Now let's look at the other possible outcome. Outcome number 2. 5 comes in the first event, but 5 does not come in the second event. So it is like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. The third possibility could be that in the first event 5 does not come, right, but it comes in the second event. So these are the only 3 different kind of outcomes which are possible when we are trying to fulfill the second condition. And here also the condition between the two events is and situation, right? Because both the events have to happen, and then only we can calculate the desired condition, which is like 5 will come up at least once. and 5 is coming at least once in all these three situations, right? So the probability of 5 will come up at least once is equal to the probability of 5 in event 1, right, multiplied with the probability of 5 in event 2, right? So we write it like this, plus we will add up both the options of outcome 2 also. So we will write P, this is from outcome number 2, and here we will have multiplication, and this is probability of 5 dash, because 5 is not there, it is like 5 not probability, right? Plus, let's now write down these two options, this one and this one. So this is again like P 5 dash plus, sorry, multiplication rather times P5, right? Now the important thing to understand here is that these two are coming from outcome number 1, these two are coming from outcome number 2, and these two are coming from outcome number 3, and we have to add all these options, and within these three outcomes both the events are having the relationship of and hence there is a multiplication, right? Now we will start writing probability of 5 coming here, that is 1 over 6, because 5 is 1 and there are 6 different faces there on the die, so that is 1 over 6 multiplied by, this is also probability of 5, so that is also 1 over 6 plus 1 over 6 multiplied by P5 dash, which we just calculated here, right? So that's like 5 over 6, that will be 5, I'm sorry, this will not be this, but that will be 5 over 6, because in event 2 the probability of 5 not coming, this thing, so that will be 5 over 6, then we have again plus, now we are writing P5 dash, so that is 5 over 6 multiplied by probability of 5 coming, so that's like 1 over 6. Let's simplify this, so this is 1 over 36 plus 5 over 36 plus 5 over 36. So finally what we get as is 11 over 36, right? So this is the final answer, and I hope you guys could understand. It is little complicated, but good question. What we need to, the difference between the two situations is that here we have only one outcome, which is fulfilling our condition number 1. This is the only possibility, like this is the only outcome, there cannot be any other situation, right? This is the only outcome, while in this situation there are 3 outcomes. This is outcome number 1, this is outcome number 2, and then we have outcome number 3, and for each of these outcomes we have different possibilities, right? These are the different possibilities, and then we have clearly laid them down, right? I hope it was clear enough. In case you guys have any of the doubts, please feel free to put your comments and feedbacks in the comment box or in the messenger, and I'll be coming up and clearing all your doubts. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.